So we have a cheap Amazon light bar on here, and I'm gonna swap it out with an OPT7 Triple Row LED light. First, I gotta take all this off, and then we'll get started on the new install. You see this is pretty flimsy. We're gonna get rid of this, and we'll show you what the OPT7 comes with. So here is the new light bar. I did get this off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to go check it out. This is a triple row, so it should have sequential turn signals, as well as reverse lights and brake lights and running lights. Hooks in with a 4-pin connector, and unlike the cheap Amazon one, you can get this connector which will prevent all of your trailer warnings, which is the main reason why I'm getting rid of those cheap Amazon ones. Those ones just plug into the 4-pin and you get all sorts of turn signal warnings. This wires directly into your brake lights and reverse lights. So it comes with this. This is a joiner because it is a 2-piece light bar. This is the 60-inch. This is mainly just to keep it straight as we install it. Pops together real nice. It did come with some mounting clips and some self-tappers, but we're not going to use them. I have heard this self-adhesive strip is really good. This is pretty dirty, so we're going to wipe it down, and it did come with, I think, an alcohol wipe, because we're going to use the self-adhesive strips to adhere it. Wish they would have given us a little bigger one, but this will work. Let's wipe it down about where it's going to go. The alcohol will dry quickly. So I have the bar mounted. I use the adhesive tape. This is a lot easier with the tailgate off. I do have a video I'll link up in a little card here, and I'll put in the description on how to get this tailgate off if you don't know how to do it. Now we're going to dive underneath the truck, and we're going to hook up this, which turns into the left turn signal, and this is labeled R for right. So we're going to dive underneath the truck and we're going to hook that up. So underneath the truck, right next to the tailgate harness, is this little switch right here, and that is for your tail lights. So you got to pull this tab down. A lot of times they can be stuck. Let me reposition. Pull the tab down. Oh, there it goes. And then push and pull. A lot of these things can be horribly stuck. And I pulled it right off. I'm gonna have to drop the camera. I'll be right back. So I got them disconnected. It definitely takes 2 hands, and be prepared to get a bunch of dust in your eye. So I'm gonna grab the harness and I'm gonna plug these in, and then there are 2 on the other side, which I'll show you here in a second. Right here on the other side of your spare tire, you do the same thing. The R goes on the right side, the left goes in the left side. I'm gonna do that, and we will plug it into the light bar. Here's my gripe with the new auto manufacturers. I'm pretty sure they do things to where you'll break it and you can buy new stuff, because that red tab I pulled down and it snapped right off. Well, good thing I don't need it, because it still come apart super hard. So just be careful with it. You could break it. Once you get your left and right turn signals hooked up underneath, it has a 4-pin connector that you connect the wiring harness that goes from the lights to the bar. And the next we will do the reverse lights, which is this light, and there is a really long coil-up cable that we will run down this and we'll hook into here. Like I said, it is a really long wire. Not exactly sure why they give you that much, but we're going to cut it down and splice it into there. So I got the reverse wire tied in, and I used what they sent with This is what they sent with, a splice-in connector. I wouldn't recommend this, but I'm going to do this just to show you guys that it can be done with what is sent in the kits. I recommend doing a crimp connector and heat shrink tubing. That way no water gets into it. If you do use this connector, please wrap the crap out of it with black tape. I don't have any shrink tubing on me right now, so I'm gonna wrap the crap out of this with electrical tape. And this weekend I will take that back apart and I will crimp it and use some heat shrink tubing. So let me button all this back up, get the tailgate back on, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. There we go. Light bar's on, all wired up. All we have to do is start it up, turn it on, and see what it looks like. There we go. I think it looks pretty good. Boy, that's bright. I think that's going to be a great addition to all the LED lights for the license plate lights and the reverse lights that I did. I'll leave a link in the description for them, so you might as well just redo the whole back end of your truck and make it light up.